Grandma, why are you publishing Grandpa's book?
Well, Caitlin and I watched him write it for about 10 years, and during that time, a lot of people read the book, and many of them said it would be an inspiration, and so I wanted to share the story.
Why do you think it would be an inspiration?
I tried to pinpoint that, but it's different for different people. Like some people like the different parts of it. Like one person related to the part where his wife had passed away and he had gone through a period of sorrow, so he was glad to hear about somebody else that had suffered that same thing. And then other people, they like the romance in the story, and they relate to that, and it's an inspiration because they worked so hard together.
Can you tell us the main story?
Okay, the main story is the story of a rough sailor. He's rough to start with, and when he meets Ryuko, as soon as he meets her, he starts to change. His life starts to change, and he takes the high road after that, and through their love, they accomplish a lot, and he accomplishes a lot. He eventually becomes an engineer because Ryuko encourages him to get an education, and he becomes president of INEX Incorporated, and his whole life changes. And the main story is the romance, and there's a lot that happens in Japan and a lot of history in there, and it's a beautiful love story.
Dower made a comment about the book, Bridging Cultures. How does it show that?
Okay, Stephen, the author, he was a gaijin, the foreigner in the story, and he at first, Ryuko tells him, I will have to leave my family and you might be all I have, because if I marry you, they might disown me. But throughout the story, we find out that doesn't happen, and that the families do accept him, and that while he's living in a Japanese neighborhood, he's also accepted. Ryuko sends him out to buy groceries, and he learns to interact with the people and becomes friends with them. And then Ryuko calls him Honey-san, and the people in the neighborhood think that's his name, Honey-san. So they start calling him Honey-san. And when they find out that means sweetheart, they're kind of embarrassed, but the women still call him that, but the men stop calling him that. And so that's the story, basically.
And how is it important to our time?
Oh, it's important to our time because we are living in a time when marriage and family are under attack. and this story tells how happiness can be found in family life.
All right.
Does that sound okay, you guys?
Yeah, it's good.